player's forces are under attack.
Oh, my mic was muted. Hello, everybody. Haven't done that in a while. How long was it muted for? We started this game at 8 minutes, 18 seconds. About a minute 40. Team Hunter Invis. Sometimes the button lags. I press both the buttons at the same time to unmute both the in-game sound and my mic, and sometimes one of them lags. Which is why I should press the mic button first. But yeah, pretty much what I said is this is 1-0 for one of these two players. Probably going to assume it's Happy, but this is game 2. I just don't know what the score is, so that's why I haven't updated it yet. Your Carson just fine. But this is looking pretty good for Dise, honestly. Second expansion's up and mining in 30 seconds. Hey, but you guys got to admit, I mute myself far less than Neo, and apparently Remo. Apparently Remo's done it for like 10 minutes before. But I mean, come on. I don't do it that often, alright? And are going to be level 4 after this. And yeah, I mean, I got to expect Dise to be able to close this one out. Crystal Ball, what did it reveal? Don't know. You gotta think Dise can close this one out. Level 4 now. He's gonna get a red camp. Happy's still under leveled on the Lich.
A player's forces are under
There's an
attack.
AP. Yeah, like, Dise has to close this out. Backpack as well. Hagar's Gem of Health. This has to be Dice's game. It has to be. It has to be. Happy goes for Frostworm. How often do we see Happy go for a Boneyard? Happy's even looking for creepjacks and not finding them. Dise is getting all the creeping in the world done. The items are ridiculous. I mean, the claws really aren't that useful, though, because you just have too many good items. I mean, unless you could get rid of the circlet, maybe. And then put another claws in the demon armor. I don't know, though. Did I miss a sapper? Tinker third. I mean, he needed another hero just for the items, but he had backpack as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
Happy's going to get Orb of Darkness. It has to be Dice's game. It has to be. It has to be. 3 claws go Potom. Yeah, I don't mind the Potom third idea. Tinker, I don't really get, but rockets, I guess. Okay. Which is now level 3. Worm and Triple Crypt Gargs on the way. More APs on the way for Dise.
A player's forces are under attack.
The thing with this Tinker, though, is it's going to really delay Panda 5, Demon 5. But, I mean, if you get 5-5-3, which is a possibility, on TM, of course. Especially in these sorts of army compositions where both players lose a lot. And it's going to be GG. Nice dodge. Tinker's level 2 now. Demon Hunter. Runed Bracers from that? Oh my god, he just TP's out. Nice cluster rockets. Means he loses 1 Dryad instead of 2. Dude, this Demon Hunter ain't going nowhere, Spider Boy.
Town is under siege.
This has to be, I'll say it again, has to be Dice's game. It has to be. You have to close this out. If you don't close this out, you're never going to be happy on TM ever. Do a 2-2 guards and 2 frostworms now. Nice. If he can squeak in a red camp, that would be quite nice, but it's going to be hard for him to ferry over to the islands because he doesn't have mass air units. What does he get? Ooh, stone token. That is a good drop. It's 2 sappers. Oh, the timing might just be right.
Forces are under attack.
Is Happy gonna? He's just gonna TP. He's got a TP, right? He's expanding over here. Here's a TP. Oh, are they gonna? They're gonna be able to kill the shop. There might be a Nova in time though. Kills the shop and denies one. He kind of had to. Heal scroll use stone token. Demon Hunter stacked out. TP again though. We're gonna have to see. And the Tinker is gonna have to use push from vulnerability. And you got a TP now. He might still be losing the Tinker. Possibly no. Just enough time. 2 Dryads go out, and that was a big investment for Dice there. 2 Sappers, TP, 2 Dryads, and didn't get anything other than a shop out of it. And Happy expanding again, Dice expanding again. I don't know, the Tinker is seeming like more of a liability than anything. Young Bro, thank you for the 6 months. Says Happy Friday, my dudes. Happy Friday to you as well. And the stone token is last in ages. Obviously, can't be abolished like other summons. For some reason, some summons can be abolished and others can't. There's no coil, no Nova, though. That could be the difference maker. In which Force is happy to TP instead. Tinker's not even in this fight. It's literally just buying items. That's all the Tinker's good for. Staff is off cooldown. It's used. But oh my god. Happy doesn't even need coils. Demon Hunter snapping back in. And Haze, but the Gargs dodge it, and TP gonna be forced yet again. Oh my god. Well, Happy's pretty good as it turns out. This expansion is canceled. This one is not, but revealed by a crystal ball, or possibly a lab reveal. I'm not sure. Another acolyte here, but there comes a point when you just can't build that many acolytes. If you're on 4 bases, you want 20 supply acolytes, really? And Dice is out of Moonwells. Oh my god, that's just the amount of healing he's needed recently. And Zeppelin drops Shredder. And I mean, the Panda would have been level 5, Demon Hunter would have been level 5 already. And has the Tinker done anything yet, I ask you guys? DP for Happy. Haze Fire just never seems to land. Archer here denying this. And Gargs go over to counter the Shredder. That will now be used for lumber, I guess, but he's already got a Shredder, so... Barbarian against Mass Air, Roar, and Rejuve. Rejuve, more importantly. 78 versus 74. Still even supply and still even gold count. But the Demon can get 5. Oh, more Sappers. Build the shop and a couple of ghouls, I guess. Buster Rockets misses. This Tinker has just not been it. That Breath of Fire lands, and the coil miscoiled. And wait, there's no TP. There's no TP? There's no TP. The Tinker's dead. He went in there with no TP? You're on 3 bases, my dude. Oh, man. Every time they get into a fight, Happy just gets max value, and Dise doesn't get much at all.
A town is under forces are under attack.
Another expansion cancel over here. No third armor upgrade yet for the Gargs, but Happy doesn't really have any resources currently. He's expanding down here now, and up here. This one's saturated, of course. And Tinker back in 30 seconds. Oh joy, that's going to save the game. Yeah, start breathing all the Ziggurats. You like to see it? Just throw a breath on those Zigs. Just throw a breath! Come on, man! You could have killed the Crypt. You could have damaged these Zigs. Throw a breath before you TP. Come on. Maybe time to retrain into evasion as well. If you could only afford it. Oh, Tinker's finally back. GG. Lich almost level 5, DK almost Aura 3. This expansion can be town portaled too, and Happy's definitely going to be town portaling to this, right? Right? No, he's just gonna say, okay, I'll cancel my gold mine and kill yours. It's already done building. That's gonna be level 6 and level 5. Jesus, those 3 wisps not being detonated. A big deal. It's the first Nova, and the next fight will be a level 3 Nova. Oh, Happy preemptively TP and kill the Zeppelin over the trees. No. I think there was a small timing where he could have done that. Happy goes to the main base. And a 5? No, not quite. Happy town portaling. Saps out the Tinker. And kills nothing but Zeppelin. And Sappers? 1, 2. Nicely done from Dise. Actually, Dise kind of cutting the heads off all the dragons over here right now. And Happy, of course, killed one of the 2 bases that was still left, so maybe the dragon's still kind of scary, because 1, 2, kind of, against... Oh, and kind of 3? No, runs out. Just the 1 base for Dise, then. So if Dise can continue pressuring this expansion, it's going to be kind of 1 base, 1 base. Like, it is kind of 1 base, 1 base right now. Happy's up in supply is the issue, and with 2 worms, you can always force TPs. That's a good cluster of rockets. I mean, honestly, there comes a point when I think Dise should Breath of Fire before Haze. Like, the first mana usage in the fight should just be a Breath of Fire, and then after that, then you go for the Haze Fire later in the fight when it's a little bit more chaotic. Because Happy's always going to dodge that first Breath of Fire. He's always prepared to do that. So you're going to Haze, then go for the Breath, he's always going to Stone Form. But if you go for just a Breath instead of that first Haze, that at least lands. It doesn't do double damage, but at least lands. And then later in the fight, you can go for the Haze Fire with your next set of mana. Or maybe just don't go Haze at all. Happy always dodges it. Just go Breath of Fire, Drunken Brawler. I don't know. But something's got to change with this Panda usage. Something's got to change. Kills the gold mine, all the wisps, and the AP. TP's out. Wave of Eternity is moving and grooving. No Nature's Blessing? Are you kidding me?
A player's forces are under
I guess that was one upgrade that was forgotten about. Could still get it from the Tree of Life over here if you wanted. And it's still not level 5. Can't help but think if there was no Tinker, the Panda might be... Well, the Panda would be 5 and the Demon might be level 6 even. At least close to it. He didn't creep much with the Tinker, did he? Let's go saturated. Saturated. Nearly
attack.
saturated. Saturated. Yep. And a GG, that's going to be 2-0 for Happy. And seeing if we can get into the... Nice. We did manage to get next game, so that's, yeah, 2-0 for Happy.